Hello, good afternoon, good morning, good evening and welcome. My name's Richard Isherwood. I'm a registered nurse. I work in a clinic in the UK called Normal Earwax. Thanks for watching. This video today, we've got 2 patients for you and 4 ears. Both ears of the same patient, obviously. It was really funny, this one, because these 2 chaps came to see me one after the other. And both of them said, I needed to get this sorted because I'm going on holiday. So, where are you going? Going anywhere nice? Like, chat, told me where he was going, when he was going. Asked the same thing to the fella who came after him. And I have a strong suspicion they might actually be on the same flight. Where they ended up, I obviously didn't tell him, this patient confidentiality and all that. But yeah, I think they were actually going on the same holiday to the same place on the same aeroplane. So yeah, maybe that'd be a conversation starter. They get talking to each other on the phone. Oh yeah, I had my ear sorted just before. Oh, where did you go? But yeah, both had a very, very similar problem. Now, most people before they go on holiday, they do tend to remember they had a problem with their ears while they're on holiday, and most put it down to flying. Now, flying can cause some issues with your ears, but probably the bigger problem is how much you get in water. Go in the swimming pool. So when you're in the swimming pool, the water goes in your ear. Obviously, it's probably not the cleanest water, and then it can get trapped in there behind a big plug like this one you can see. It can also swell up and expand. So yeah, it's more the frequent exposure to water which can cause a problem when you're on holiday. So it is always worth getting them checked, especially if you've been away and you've noticed that you've had a problem whilst you're on holiday. Good idea at least to get them looked at before you go away, I would say. So this one here it was quite dry and hard, a little bit crumbly, but thankfully I think it managed to stay together. This first one, you can just see how dry there it is. Good old chunk. Look at this one. You can see how dark it is on the back end of that. So yeah, it's been in there a good old while. And there you go. Nice, clear, shiny, very healthy eardrum. Afterwards. This video, I think it might be slightly over 10 minutes long, which isn't a problem on all the platforms, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, apart from TikTok. So it might well be in 2 parts if you watch on TikTok. First 2 ears, then the second 2 ears. So I'll try and post the links to the other ones. But you can see this other one, I think it's been a bit more well oiled. So you can see it's a bit more jellified, this stuff, but it slid out pretty easily, but sometimes it slides a bit too easily out because you can see it's disappearing up the tube as you're actually pulling it. So you've got to keep going back, grabbing it again and trying to move it forward, but you can see it just keeps disappearing up the tube like that. So the piece that comes out is what actually appears as big as it actually was to start with, because the first 30–40% of it is actually disappeared up the tube. Still a fairly substantial chunk, as you can see. Now it did leave a bit of a soggy little lump down at the bottom on the base of the ear canal here. I went a bit blurry for a time here. There might have been a slight hair in front of the ear canal or a bit of smearing from it. But let's just go in and grab that. Didn't feel the need to change to the fine end on this point, which is the smaller tube, for a bit more delicate work. It wasn't that close to the eardrum, and with the power that you get from the full-size tube, more often than not, it'll just jump up as it did just there, and we can pull that away really nicely. So that's number 1. The plugs, by the way, afterwards, I think I put them all on one piece of tissue at the end of it, so you can see all 4 ears at the end. Now, yes, there is a tiny little speck there. Is it worth the risk of going that close to someone's eardrum just to get that little speck when it's going to make no difference? Absolutely not, in my opinion. So I left that where it was. Second one here, I think I've left the suction sounds in this, so I'm not going to talk as much as I normally do, which actually somebody did comment on the other day. I get some odd comments from people. One was, oh, you talk way too much. And I'm thinking, well, just turn it down then. A lot of people watch silently, which is fine, But saying, no, you talk too much. This is the thing about putting stuff out there on the internet. You're open to comment, whether that'll be positive or not. I really don't care either way, to be honest with you. And then one commented, oh, you take too long doing this. Pretty sure that didn't come from a medical professional. But yeah, everyone's got an opinion, haven't they? But yeah, I got some odd. I did got this one. I got an email the other day. If this was you, Yeah, I won't mind finding out if you got me a reply message. The email simply said, for God's sake, on some of your videos, will you please make sure you wear a clean uniform? Thank you, what's all this about? Whether they're always clean every day. Maybe I don't iron them every day. Who does? Maybe I spilled some of my pot noodle on it that day, and I really don't know. But I don't know what they thought they saw. But they felt the need to send me an email saying, please wear a clean uniform. Oh, how rude. So as you can see, this one is coming away a bit more in instalments there. I think there might be a little part there that we missed on that one, but I did get that last bit there around the edge. And this is the final ear here. So hopefully these two chaps have had a lovely holiday. Let me know if you're going away anywhere nice. I'm going this year. We like to go somewhere different every year. So try and go somewhere a bit weird and wonderful. Where did we go last? We went to Cape Verde last year, which was wonderful, really nice. It's something a bit different and off the beaten track. This year we're going to a place I didn't even know existed. If somebody has been, let me know. There's a little island off Madeira, off Portugal, called Porto Santo, I think it's called. Very, very, very tiny island, I believe. If anyone's been, let me know. Let me know what you think of it. If it's nice, it looked lovely. But let me know if anyone's been there to Porto Santo. This last one, you can hear a few little squeaks. It did give us a bit more of a battle, this one, because it was a fairly substantial chunk. Now, as you can see there, we've already got a hold of it. Trying to pull it up, I did find it slightly uncomfortable, the page, so I did have to take my time a little bit in this. Probably a little too deep for tools, this one, and may have found it uncomfortable, but you can see how dark it is. It's really dense and black, and so whilst it does look quite soft at the front, it's probably quite hard in the core of it. But as you can see, I'm pulling with quite some considerable force there. And whilst I'm trying to wiggle it slightly side to side, up and down, to try and get it to follow you up the ear canal. You also can't shake it around too much, not when it's this full, because obviously you're going to be making contact with the sides of the ear canal there, which is, as you know, it's not very pleasant. But this did take a good old tug and a good old bit of encouragement, so I'm just trying to lift it up. Now it is all moving, it's just very reluctant to let go and come out. Now, more than likely this thing is bigger than the hole that you're trying to get it out of, which is why some can take a little bit more persuading. Yeah, I'm going to be a bit quieter in this because there's actually no sound to hear at the moment, because when you get that perfect seal, that's when all the noises stop, and that's when you know you've got a good seal and you can start slowly working this out. And every little slurp that you hear, it's obviously little bits flying up the tube. I think it just got stuck near where the hairs are there. So just trying to peel away a bit of that skin from the side of the canal wall, and hopefully that will encourage it to come. But yeah, it was a bit of a battle, this one. Oh, don't forget, if you like these videos, then let me know. In fact, I don't make a penny from these, just take a lot of time doing it and editing them, what have you. But if you like them for no other reason, I'm not bothered with becoming a millionaire doing this. I know that's not going to happen. But if you do like it, just let me know. Send me a comment, like it, heart it, share it, just to show your appreciation, really, to let me know that you're watching them. Do try and reply to all the comments.
Alright.
There you go. You can see I'm just asking the patient there. You probably heard my voice in the background saying, "You're all right," just checking, because I could see it was at this point where it was quite close to the outside, so it slid quite a long way down his ear canal, just making sure it's comfortable for him before we start pulling away again. You can see how dark it is. But finally starting to get somewhere now. There we go. Look at this when it comes out. He actually did. I don't know whether you could hear it on some of the earlier audio. When you hear those little bits disappearing up, he said, "Oh, it sounds like there's fireworks going off in the ear." Because they might not sound much here, but obviously when it's in your ear, it does sound quite loud. There we go. Out she pops. Safely delivered wax baby. As you can see, that was a good. It was good. Noticed a huge difference, obviously, straight away. So there they all are there for the combination of the first patients and the second patients. Lost my ruler. I don't know where my ruler is, but I put the suction tube there and a pen so you can get a rough idea of how big they were. They were fairly big. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed that one. Stay tuned. There'll hopefully some more next week. Don't forget, tell me if you like these, if you want me to do something different, what you enjoy so far about the channel. Just let me know. Send me a comment and I'll try and respond to you. But for now, take care of yourselves and I'll see you later. Bye bye.